everyone, this is Soham, and today I bring you two exceptional personalities, Mr. Sayan Biswas and Mr. Deepjoy Roy. They are the co-founders of QuikService, a groundbreaking platform transforming the way we experience customer service. Both Sayan and Deepjoy have a treasure trove of knowledge and experience that they will share with us today. So stay connected, stay tuned, see you in the podcast. Hello everyone, this is Soham and today we have two incredible personalities with us, Mr. Sayan Biswas and Mr. Deepjoy Roy, the co-founders of QuikService. Welcome to EQ Talk, Sayan and Deepjoy. We are thrilled to have both of you today.
Thank you
Thanks,
so much.
Om, for
Really
this
excited for
opportunity.
this opportunity.
So let's start by sharing us a bit about yourself. Could you each tell us a bit about yourself and how the journey of QuikService began?
Hi, myself Sayan Biswas. Currently, I'm the managing director and co-founder of Quick Recruit and Quick Service, and also side by side pursuing BTech in degree in civil engineering from ISS Shipboard. And I started my entrepreneurial journey from the year 2022 in Quick Recruit.
Hi, myself Deepjoy Roy. I am the CEO and founder of QuikService. Currently, I am pursuing BTech in Civil Engineering from IST Shipboard. We have started our entrepreneurship journey in year 2022.
Okay. So how the journey and how the idea of QuikService came, and could you please share
Yeah.
our audience what is QuikService and what the issues they are solving right now?
Sure. So let me first give a brief about QuikService. QuikService is the company that provides different services from graphic design to recruiting services at a minimal cost at your fingertips in the quickest way. But our first startup through which we made an entry in this entrepreneurship field was Quick Recruit that we launched in the year 2022. And I'll be mainly focusing on Quick Recruit, whereas Deepjoy will be focusing on Quick Service mainly in this podcast. So our entrepreneurship journey started when I was admitted in college in the year 2021. And due to COVID, our first semester was in online mode, for which we didn't get the opportunity to connect with our seniors. But gradually after first semester from 2022, when the college got open, and there we started connecting with our seniors, and we found that the seniors were facing some issues in placement and campusing. So what's the issue that we found? A candidate having more CGPA but less expertise, it's getting placed, whether candidate with less CG but good expertise are not getting job. And for this type of hiring process, we heard a lot like this bhaiya got terminated from after 6 months, 8 months, or 1 year from that company. So to bring changes in this system, we launched Quick Recruit, and we're successful on doing that, and we're also doing the same now.
Yeah. So, as Sayan has already described about QuikRecruit, so later we rebranded it as QuikService. Now our brand name is QuikService. So, in the year 2023, so what is QuikService? QuikService is mainly focused and has a vision of providing various services which is lacking in the startups community in India, which we are seeing today within a fingertip. It includes like services like digital marketing, AI services, web development, SEO and video editing and content writing, and our oldest service, recruitment. Also. Yes, on that QuikService we have founded in the vision so every startup can access this opportunity. Many startups are lagging, even we are also lagging when we have started to reshape this.
Great, got it. So it's always inspirational to hear about the diverse path people take to achieve the aim that they are pursuing. Okay, so what inspired both of you to co-found QuikService? Is there any inspiration behind this?
Yes. So the inspiration that I want to talk about, we have seen many companies lacking the services, and we have also seen many entrepreneurs growing their identity in the business. So that mainly inspires us to go in the entrepreneurship field. And one thing that I noticed in my career, like a business person only can change their identity at their own fingertip. So yeah, that mainly inspired me.
Yeah,
Yeah, as
that's
Sayan already discussed, that
please
biggest
continue.
challenges. Yeah, Inspiration, Sayan, you have told, na? Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
inspiration basically we have seen the college scenario. In the recent past, the placement degraded in a very bad way in a national university like IST. I want to call. We are studying in a India's one of the prestigious universities. But due to recession, and we have studied a lot about this recession, which is going to peak in recession 2025. In this year, IITs have 70% placement, and next year it would be 50%. So what's
Yeah.
lagging actually main thing is many companies like PwC and biggest companies are lagging of biggest projects. So these companies are unable to hire from of the prestigious colleges. So we just want to enter this quick recruit as a quick recruit servicing field, recruiting service field. So we can ensure that nobody can be jobless. We will try at our minimal best so they can get even some part-time job for a few days because it will increase their CV and they will get good jobs for big companies too. So mainly focus is that on the recruiting service field. Later we increased our connections with many companies and now we have recruited for various even Axis Bank, Securities Bank and very MO member cities. There are a lot of companies we are in connection with now. Yeah, that's the inspiration you want everything from.
Yeah, got it. Like that's really inspirational. The synergy between the inspirations is really evident. So I have a question from the aspiring entrepreneurs that starting a new venture is never easy. So what are some of the early challenges you have faced and what are the significant milestones you have achieved in quick service so far?
Yeah, of course, as like all we faced many challenges, like all the founders are founding business and will found in the business in the future will face many challenges, and same as we also faced many challenges. But today I'm going to focus on a significant challenge that we faced during the execution of Quick Recruit, as we didn't have any mentor to guide us. Like all we thought without investment it's impossible to launch Quick Recruit. Like all the founders at their primary stage thought that investment is the main thing for launching a business, same as we thought that, but when we approached the investor we got mostly negative replies. Then we did a research of around 2 months and we unlocked a potential solution to this challenge. We started creating our candidate base and started collaborating with companies where we provided around 12 plus companies free recruitment. And still I remember we at that time we gave the recruitment service at free of cost. And with that today we have a candidate base of more than 50,000 and hired for more than 20 plus companies in last 1.5 years, including Apollo, Equitas Small Finance Bank, Rupik Fintech, and also Axis Bank and many other companies. So that's one of the challenges we faced and that the milestone we reached today.
Yeah, as Sayan has already discussed about the quick recruit, what the challenges we have faced, I want to also highlight what the quick service has faced when we have found it. It's basically the execution. Quick service is a new sector which we are entering. So we are actually newbies to this kind of sector. So initial days we were clueless actually. We just go errands. We work for 5 hours per day. We both together, both on laptops and mailing to the clients and mailing to the investors to invest on us. But later we could come through an idea. So we come to an idea of taking some interns. So
Yeah.
I guess yeah, teamwork would be a great work. I guess so I hired many interns as possible, which we can already earn from Quick Recruit. So we have back funding of Quick Recruit and we hired lead generation clients first. Then we worked for 2 months and more with this client base, with our lead generation and with the help of various software like CRM software and another which are possible in the market. So we are currently working with 10 active projects in quick service field too. That I want to highlight, and 10 active projects at a servicing field like digital marketing, AI services, web development is a lot for us at this stage. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, sure.
got it. Like, it sounds like those early days were really tough but rewarding. Let's talk about a lesson that you have learned from those past experiences.
Yeah, one crucial lesson that we learned from this business is connection. Of course, idea, execution, team strength, strategy, management matters in growing a business, but connection is also important. That I knew from this business. If anyone have a good connection in entrepreneurship field with some business tycoons, I can assure he or she can achieve a lot in his or her life if or he or she chooses that entrepreneurship field. So the
Yeah, you
connection thing
mean
that I
networking, right?
learned from, yeah,
Yeah,
network.
networking. Yeah, great, got it.
So,
And
as I discussed, networking is an important thing, but on the similar basis, I think on teamwork. So, I've seen on the initial days we work 2 for 5 hours a day, which is effectively 10 hours a day. But some tell someone has told us that teamwork doesn't work or money will be distributed among us. But I think so. I have when I hired such interns. It is great working with them. Now I work 5 hours a day with them, which effectively comes around 60 hours. So that's a huge number, na? And our profits increased on a large scale. So I guess teamwork. I have learned a great lesson of teamwork with this.
yeah, got it. So I have a interesting personal question. Like, could you please share our audience the story how both of you met each other?
Yeah. We started, as I told already, we started with quick recruit. So still I remember on sitting at the last bench, we were in the college, we were discussing about the ideas that on which we should start a business. And I
Yeah, we
used
were
to,
on the lab, I guess. We were on the
yeah,
lab, yeah. And we have
yeah, I
started
used
a
to collect different
drop shipping
ideas
kind of
by
service on
yeah, I
exchanges.
used to collect different ideas from YouTube, and then I brought it to Deepjoy, and then Deepjoy, from that idea he chose that yeah, we should work on this idea, we should work on this idea, and this way we just motivated each other, and then we
Yeah,
started our
another
journey.
big thing which have motivated us that the recession. Recession time is a great breakthrough for us, I guess. Yeah, at that moment, I have already told you now. Just we want to give us some small jobs or which have lot of earning, but it will give you some experiences from the startups, so which will enrich the CVs of the clients or the applicants. So that is the main. I can see the environment in the college. Actually. It's so much dramatic right now. It is the because on as the, in a national college, people don't used to take a placement of 5 MBA. So I can understand, but there are many in the market, and today nowadays skills are more effective than degrees. I can assure you. So I want to focus on developing skills, so people can learn many skills as possible, so they can get bigger company jobs from, and so we can help us connecting with them with startups, so they can work there, gain some experience, and crack to big companies. That's the main idea. And I recognized it. I still remember we were on the lab on the hydraulics lab, which is fluid mechanics lab. So we were discussing about drop shipping. On that days, around 2 years ago, drop shipping was very much profitable. Even now today, drop shipping is very much profitable. So we have started a small company with 10 founders, and it was pathetic. So then we and Sayan decided to come from them
Yeah.
and start a new thing, because everything needs 1 to 2 months to start to get it. That understood.
And one thing
Yeah,
that I want to share, that everything needs a dedication and a motivation,
yeah, that is.
and that of the take and that of the 10 co-founders in a single business. I think today of those days that those were some
That was
hectic
a
days
pure
that we
comedy.
think about.
Pure comedy in college, actually.
It
Yeah.
was weird for me.
Exactly.
But we have learned a lot from it, and
Yeah,
we
yeah,
have
Yeah,
gone a
from
long way. It's a 2 years right now in this field. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
that's
Like, yeah, I would like to add one more thing, that having the common mindset, having same mindset of 10 people from the same college is very much rare. So
no, no,
a
10 mindset. No, we have just add on them and form a WhatsApp group. Like in BTech, what they are also friends. Na, they told that we also want to join a business. We are thinking such things. So yeah, just add on. Okay, let's go start. Then okay, then we want to get out of this mess. I know that will not work after today, and we get out of this mess and work. Formula different things. Yeah. And now we what
you
we
have to
are
determine
and they are.
yourself that you
Yeah.
will be facing a risk in a future, that you have to
Yeah.
determine
Yeah.
to be determined of that.
got it, got it, got it. So, uh, what are the trends in entrepreneurship and technology do you find most influential right now?
Yeah. So the technology, yeah, in current days, AI technology is growing and influencing a lot of business to be successful. Through AI, we can create such things which team with full potential fails. I think if someone going with building or creating an AI software in coming 2 to 3 years, he or she will have a bright future and can conquer the market also depending on the software.
Yeah.
Got it.
So I my thinking about AI is that in our field we can automated everything like recruiting services. Like we have also focused on AI services, digital marketing. Everything service can be automated, so we can minimize our labor cost actually, which we have taken. Client flow, and we can have the maximum profit. I can see it in a very cheap way, but I can think in this way it will work because AI is too much dangerous in the next future for even human resources.
Got
That's
it.
the main thing.
Got it. So here comes the mostly asked question, that what do both of you think, that will AI overtook humans, or will AI overtook all jobs of human and make human jobless?
Yeah, yeah, I think that in upcoming 5 to 6 years, the AI is growing in such a potential that it can break this thing and it will just take the job of the human. Yeah, not all, but yeah, mostly the AI will cover. I think that. I personally think that.
I personally think that on the when computers launched, many people have feared about that it will replace many humans as possible. But as the technology comes, new technology arrives, people have learned that it has created also new market, new job sources. Yeah. So now can people can do work from their home. At 1995, 90, when the computer was commercialized around India, 1995, I think, right? So then at that time, what people have thought they have work from home. No. Uh, so as I think, if new technology will arrive, human will learn the new ways of creating jobs for them. That's my thing.
I also agree with that. That AI can't even replace the human
Yeah.
intelligence. Like,
I want to tell
I
that AI is created for human, na. So why it will replace human? It will create new things for human, new job resources for human, new things, new entertainment resources, new enjoyment resources. That's I want to. I personally think about it.
got it. Yeah. So, Mr. Sayan, I have a very precise
Yeah,
question for you. That,
sure.
can you share a specific instance where technology significantly improved your operations?
Yeah, sure. Uh, we used many AI tech based software for recruiting, which really gave us a fruitful result, along with making the hiring process fast and very smooth. Shortlisting of candidates through AI technology is really very unique and gives a perfect result. We used Indeed, Monster Jobs, which are mainly AI based, and through AI software they used to shortlist the candidates. So yeah, the AI has an important role in growing our business.
Got it. And Mr. Dipjoy, like how do you foresee technology shaping the future of quick service?
Saving the what pardon me please.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So, like, how do you see technology shaping the future of quick service?
I have told you now that if we automate many things, so we have the least cost in taking any labors or any employees in our company. So in that way, I can tell you that our profit will maximize in that way because we can automate our things and we didn't have to take HRs or any
Yeah, yeah.
lead generation interns or any quick service such as drop servicing and another things which are involved in it. So we can do it with AI. Power in AI is too much, tremendous.
Exactly.
But
Yeah, yeah.
at the same point of time, I didn't think AI will replace human. AI will create something for human. Yeah,
Yeah.
that I assure you.
Got it. Got it. So, where do you see quick service in the next 5 years, and what advice would you give to the new aspiring entrepreneurs?
Well, Deepjoy already shared how we started Quick Service and side by side how we continued Quick Recruit, and as now Quick Recruit is also under Quick Service. So in next 5 years, we're expecting Quick Service to achieve its topmost goal that we dreamt of, where we'll have many international clients along with an international identity. And if I would talk about my advice, it would be if you're thinking to launch a startup or to move forward in the entrepreneurship field, be ready with the risk that you're gonna face. Let me tell you, this is the toughest field ever in this whole world. Because in job, either government or private, if you're a director or CEO, you have to think for the responsibility of the position, not for the employees or for the company as you are getting salary. But here you have to build it, nurturing it like a baby from the beginning, and have to think for the company full along with its assets and the employees.
Yeah. And Mr. Dipjoy, do you like to add anything to it?
Um, I just want to tell that we must be recognized within India because I have a personal vision of making India programs too. I want to make it accessible to every startup who are seeking for help or just want to grow. So we can help the startups to grow in various drop services because they are lagging. I have already told you now that what we have faced, I don't want to let them drowning by them same in the same page. So I want to help just I want to have a vision that more and more startups must be involved in India. More and more startups get funding in India. We have own Swadeshi movements which will revolutionize India, and within 2050 I guess India would be a superpower. So I was thinking of building nation too with a great thought of building our country. That's the main point.
Got it. Got it. So, right now we are moving forward to some of the mostly repeatedly asked questions from EQ community members. Okay. So, there is a question that says, can money be an obstacle in the entrepreneurship journey? Like, if you are an aspiring entrepreneur, and can money be an obstacle in your journey?
Yeah, so that's the same thing I first shared in our journey, how we started Quick Recruit. We also thought that without investment, it will be impossible to start the Quick Recruit because as mostly founders think without having a mentor, that investment is the main thing on just establishing a business. But I personally think money is not an issue for establishing a business, because without business, if you create a prototype and if you work on it with your full potential, you can grow. Yeah, of course in some field it requires investment, but the prototype you can do it at most of the prototype of businesses you can do it at free of cost. Yeah, some require little funding which you can also give from your pocket money. So yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
so the investment is not so great for
Okay.
business at
So,
the primary stage. Without investment you can work on. at the primary stage.
Yeah, as Sayan has told, at the initial stage, investment, maybe you bootstrap or you will rent, loan some money, you may return it, but investment is not a major factor. But investment is a major factor when you have some active works or active progresses. Then we have to take on investment because various things come onto mind when we are growing. We have to have focus on marketing, we have to focus on branding, and we have to find different collaborators. We have to take many people as possible so we can pay them salary, and we have to also launch some new products, or we have to focus on different processes also to which involved in growing the company. At initial stage you must start without any investment, I guess so. That's my personal opinion. You may also start with investment if you have an experience, I guess, with an already build-up company. Then investment finding is not a big factor, I guess. As already Sayan had told, connection you have to
Exactly.
fix it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Connection
When
is
power lies in
everything
the
in this
networking.
world. Yeah, networking is a great thing, and I have I am very gratitude to tell you that we have connected with great partners behind us, and they are working with us. They are helping us at each field. There are a lot of partners. They encourage us, they motivate us, they consult us, and now what we are now and still progressing.
Okay. So the main factor upon which both of you want to focus is the point of networking. If you have a good network, then you can get incubators, you can get good investor, as well as you can
Yeah,
get good mentors to
good
guide
mentors.
your startup. Yeah.
That's the
Yeah,
connection I am telling you, but that hard work and passion you have to need to create connections on the initial days. You don't have to
that's
let
right.
you give up. Yeah. At initial days, there are a lot of motivation. You will not get a single thing at 6 months. I am assuring you. You will not have any funding. But you don't have to give up. You have to still connect to LinkedIn. You have to still mail DMs at any call, at any way you can connect. Please connect. Internet is making the life so easy. They can connect people so easily. There are still good companies, good people are around you who will help you to grow. Yeah, that's what I want to tell. But main motto is never give up if you are bootstrapping or starting without any funding. And if you have funding, then it would be a great. It would be great. Nothing.
Got it. I also agree with it. So our second question from the community is about startups in a competitive market. How can an initial startup grow in such an environment?
Okay. Yeah. In a competitive market. Okay. So before launching a startup, either in competitive field or non-competitive, one has to do a lot of research on it with potential clients, collaborators, revenue generation strategy, execution process, and the most important thing, how to do the branding and its marketing. As in final stage, 60 to 70% depends on how you are doing the marketing of your product or the service. So yeah, that's I had on the point.
I have also done that way. So for competitive or non-competitive, one has to do research for it before jumping on it. Without research, proper research, without having proper connections to jump on that community, it would be difficult. But take time. There's no urgency to do such things. You have time. If you are on 20s, it would be great. If you are 30s, still not late. But I tell you now, hard work is everything at this moment to moment. If you want to grow, you will grow. Nobody is going to stop you. Yeah, that's main thing. That's revenue marketing strategy. That's also involving. But if you want to grow, if you have the urge to grow, if you have the inner fire to grow, then you will grow. Nobody is going to stop.
Okay. So suppose I am sharing a particular condition. Suppose one has launched a startup, like it's a totally new. Suppose a digital product, a tech product that is totally revolutionary. Okay. So once they have launched in the market, other competitors start to copy it. Okay.
Hmm.
Same happens for other brands also. So what strategies would you recommend to stand out in that crowded market?
So yeah, so all the company has already launched the product,
Yeah.
and the other is copying that. Huh? So if the company has already launched the product, first of all, he or she has to do the patent of the product if it's a unique. If it's in a unique, if he or she think that yeah, this product, this idea can could be stolen in future. So first of all, he or she have to do the patent, and then he or she can proceed with it. And still, if they are copying, they and if he or she suppose don't go for the patent and just go for the business, and if another company is copying that, so he or she mostly focus on the branding, because if he or she exists previously in the market and another company is coming just recently, and if the other one exists previously in the market with a good branding, then of course that new company can't make that business down. So with the establishment of the product, your marketing and branding should be at the top notch.
Got it. Got it. That's an amazing explanation. So our third question lies that how should a startup handle if a crisis situation suddenly strikes that startup? Just for example, a viral negative social media post got shared regarding to that particular startup.
Okay.
Yeah,
See, as I already told previously, before launching or thinking about a startup, one has to do the mapping about the losses and the crisis that he or she may have to face on launching the business or the startup, or in during the running the business. And previously, I also mentioned about networking. In this type of situation, that networking thing matters. If you're in a good in entrepreneurship community, if you have a good community, if you have a good network, I can assure that at your crisis there will be someone will help you or may mentor you how to overcome from that crisis. And I will recommend all newcomers to of this field to join this EQ community, as from here you will get a lot how to overcome this type of situation, and we like
you can.
entrepreneurs are here to help you. So do join this EQ community.
Yeah,
Thanks, Ajay.
and on such crises, I have to also add on something that we must discuss, have some short discussion, have some meetings around our team, and we must consult with our expertise and execute the next plan, which would be beneficial for our company. I want to add on this a little. Yeah, that's
Got it. That's a really solid approach. So, how do you prepare your team to handle such crisis? Just for example.
Yeah, I told now that we have to consult with expertise for that, and we have various community startup communities which we are connected, so we can have some mentorship from them. We have some mentorship from them. We have also some our gurus. We have to
Yeah,
go through even the lines
business
and even
mentors.
shlokas. Yeah, yeah, business mentors, and even we have to think out of the box even too for this crisis,
Yeah,
because every time same thing may not occur in the market. Every time market situation may be different. I want to tell you. So you have to go through the market. You have to analyze the market at that moment of the time. Maybe we are selling the same product 2 years ago, and maybe it making loss, and we have covered it in some way. And after 2 years, we are still selling the same product. It's making loss, but we have to discover new ways to outcome it, because what market needs, I have to research the market, then we have to execute the next.
got. So, Mr. Sayan and Mr. Dipjoy, thank you for joining. And do you have any final thoughts or message that you do like to share to our audience?
Yeah, I would like to share one thing only. So, whatever your dream, maybe of an engineer or a doctor or a footballer or a cricketer or an entrepreneur, focus on only one thing. And if you do it with your full potential, motivation, and dedication, I can assure you, no one in this universe can stop you to achieve your goal. That's it. Thank you.
Yeah, I have a famous quote from Warren Buffett. I want to share it right now. I wanted the lines start with like that. You only have to do few things right in your life, so long as you don't do too many things wrong. That's a beautiful line that you have to focus on some right things. Everything you have not have to focus. You have to do some few things right, which will make you progress. everything you don't have to write it. People will make mistakes, and it's a human nature. There's no one to stop there is no human existing who have not done it. So this is a very beautiful line that's made my day today. I want to share everyone. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much for joining today, Mr. Sayan and Mr. Deepjoy. It has
Thank you.
been a great.
Thank you, Sean, for giving this opportunity.
Thank you so much for this opportunity. Have a good night. Thank you.
Yeah. So to our listeners, stay tuned for the episode 4 of EQ Talks. Bye bye.
Okay. Bye.
Bye-bye.